Good evening, and I hope everyone's having a good night and that. This is just a quick one, basically, to put this all to bed, basically, before I start doing like my normal lives, getting back to what I enjoy without all of this darkness and toxicity and drama, basically, because I've had enough of it all. Now, what I've heard over the past few days has been totally utterly despicable, disgusting, and full of lies, basically, which I can basically prove. And I thought, like, my response to the video I'd done the other day was quite enough of like how I was feeling in regards to the situation. But since then, it's been escalated, hasn't it? Now, how many times do I have to say this? I have nothing whatsoever to do with the Tank Inc. channel. It's got nothing to do with me. I've never been part of it. So please just leave my name out of it, because it's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with Marshall either. I've said that repeatedly. But you keep on going on and on and on about it, saying that it's to do with us, and now you've dragged other people into it, saying that that I've said it's down to Thomas, of all people. No, I have never said that at all. I actually like the guy, and I haven't spoken to him for quite a while. We've always got on relatively well, and I wish him all the best in that. And I didn't even know that things had happened in regards to whatever happened between him and Arts Channel. I didn't know anything about it at all, because I keep away from the channel. I don't want to be part of it. It's all drama and toxicity and lies, basically. And I'm not talking about the people that are actually on the channel and like in the side chat, and that there are some instigators on there, sure, but you know exactly what you're doing here. Now, in regards to the Meat and Two Veg channel, that had nothing to do with me either. I know nothing about it, and I don't know where all that came from. I've never been on it, not been part of it, know nothing about it. But what I will turn around and say is what you turned around and said the other day in regards to people with conditions and things like that, that people must be getting these conditions from, what was it now, past life, because that they've been evil in their past lives, so they're paying for it now in this life, and that they're having these issues because God is making them suffer because that they are such evil people and stuff like that. So basically, that is hate speech, by the way, which is another illegal thing you're doing. So you're making this a lot easier for me when I do go down to Brighton with and with all of this and just sort this out, because you actually think I'm joking and I'm not actually going to follow through with it, but I actually am. This is where you're wrong. When I actually put my mind to actually doing something, I will go ahead and do it. But I am fed up with getting the blame for stuff. I put it out there proof-wise that I haven't done anything whatsoever. I mean, I'm the only one that actually does produce receipts. None of you do. And you certainly haven't either. You actually turned around and said, didn't you, that you haven't got time to actually verify what you're saying. Well, I'm afraid that's not good enough. If you're going to like put things out there about people on channels, you've got to verify what you're saying is accurate, because it is bang out of order for a start. You're accusing the wrong people for a start. I have done nothing to you. I didn't want anything to do with this whatsoever. I said I was going to be Switzerland in this situation. I didn't want to be part of any of it. it's carry on with my channel as normal, uh, having a good time and a laugh and all of that, and then I get dragged into this now. Yeah, because you actually want to use me as a scapegoat and clickbait and all of that. But it's going to stop. It is going to stop because I have had enough of your crap, basically, and dragging innocent other people into it. Now, the actual thing that you did yesterday, all in your calm and collected voice, and that, talking about Darren, for instance. Now, I have the utmost respect for Darren, always have, and I said that on my last video. But it was you that actually put out there, wasn't it, that where he was going to university? Why do that? If Darren wanted to know where, if he wanted people to know where he was going to university, he would have told everyone himself, wouldn't he? It didn't need to come out of your mouth. You actually like saying things like from people's like personal lives and put it on your channel without actually getting permission first and whatever. That didn't need to be done. And I actually said on my last video that I thought it was out of order leaving that up in regards to Darren with the edibles, and that you should have taken it down straight away to protect Darren. I didn't know anything about what went on with meat and two veg later on or whatever. Like I said, it's got nothing to do with me. But if you'd have done that straight away and protected Darren, as you proclaimed that he's such a good friend of yours and this, that and the other, then this wouldn't have happened to begin with. So you've got an agenda here. So you're actually using him to actually get the other Irish people to go against all the people that you don't like. So you're basically using Darren, and you're bringing Mark into it now. Well, he isn't exactly Mr. Innocent either in all of this, because of all the times that even before all of this and that, I mean, yeah, I didn't agree with what Joey was saying and all of that, and like I said, I edited the video, but the original was bad enough, and I didn't like what I was hearing, and it was edited, so I did the best I could there. But before that, you actually think it's all right for him to go around threatening women, do you? And the reason he was threatening me with violence is because I couldn't do a live stream because I was out of it with my head. Is that a real reason to actually threaten a woman with physical violence? And I have the proof. If I need to produce it, I have the proof and all of that. And it wasn't just me that got attacked with it. Eddie and a few other people got attacked as well, which is disgusting. So, you actually portray Mark as like the innocent victim in all of this. Okay, people shouldn't be bringing up about people's families and children. I totally agree with that. I always have done, and I always will do when it comes to families and children and that. But you're not innocent either with what you have said in regards to other people's families, are you? And you know which one I'm talking about. I don't have to repeat it again, because that was absolutely disgusting. And Mark's been coming on your channel under sock accounts as well, which I think is a little bit shady. Should that be coming on under his real name and whatnot? So it makes out that he hasn't been on your channel for a while, this, that, and that, which he actually has, according to other people. Like I said, I don't really do your channel, because when I actually hear things coming out of your mouth which are absolute lies, which I know they are, and all of that, it is absolutely disgusting, some of the things that you say. And you actually turned around and said that, or what you said, what was it? Yes, it was the absolute truth. No, it certainly was not. And a lot of people know that what came out of your mouth wasn't true and all of that. But that there was a good try there. It's actually been sorted out now. in regards to other people that got dragged into it, which isn't your concern anymore. But this is going to stop. And you can be patient about the paperwork because it is going to be coming to you. But, you know, I've got to travel down to Brighton to sort this out, which is going to take a bit of time for me to do that because I've got other things going on in my life. It's not all about YouTube for me, unlike you. I've got a lot more going on, and that is slightly more important. So if I keep on hearing things that aren't true, and that, it's just going to be better for me in a way, because it will just show everybody, you know, what a liar you actually are, and for the actual authorities when this does, you know, come in front of them, that they would be able to see for themselves what's been going on with all the hate speech and everything else. Because you know full well that I wouldn't be part of the other channel and all of that, because you know full well my feelings against certain people. I've made it fully clear in the past, so you know that to be untrue. But you still say it anyway, don't you? Because it actually makes it look better for you. It's like I said, you were the one that brought the uni thing into it. You actually told people about where the uni was and everything else, and you didn't take that video down, which I advised you to do, because it, you know, you're supposed to be a good friend, and good friends do not do that to others. So you were just doing that for money, like I said in the first place. I've been proved right again with your motives and that here. And you said that you've been what was it, biting your tongue for weeks because you've been too busy watching all of every single live that Meat and Two Veg have done because somebody gave you a link or something or other. So why didn't you spend that time to make sure that your actual friends were protected? So this wouldn't have happened in the first place. You know, that's all I've got to say about that, because you know, I don't want to say too much about Darren, because this is Darren's private life, and I'm really sorry it happened to him to begin with. It shouldn't have had. If it was on my channel, it certainly wouldn't have done, because I would have taken that video down immediately and I would have protected you immediately, because that's the kind of person I am. But obviously, you know, you don't know the meaning of the word loyalty and friendship and all of that, do you? Because of the way you've behaved. Absolutely disgusting. But we can actually talk about more about this later on, when it will become like legal and all of that, because believe me, it's coming. And like I said, my actual lives are going to be like the way that they used to be, and you know, going back to my roots before, and the way, you know, I would like my channel to be, and for it to actually be better than it was before, without all of this drama and all that. I cannot be doing with all of this, and I'm not being anyone's scapegoat anymore. I proved enough now of my innocence, and I shouldn't have to keep on doing it. So this is another reason why now I am going to take this very much further, because it is bang out of order that I keep on being blamed for other people's stuff. Now, you actually know deep down in your heart, or if you actually have one, that I haven't done anything here. But it actually fits your narrative better, doesn't it, to actually keep on blaming Cool Tools repeatedly, which quite a few people are now saying, oh, it's too easy to blame Cool Tools. So you're probably thinking, why don't I drag DJ into this now? No, it doesn't work like that. I haven't been on your channel since Christmas, and I never even really wanted to, like, after that, because of the way you started to change that, which I said on my last video and all of that. I won't be part of any of this. between you and Paddy fighting and that all the time and this, that, and the other, that has got nothing to do with me. I just didn't like the way you were attacking his family, his children and his girlfriend and that, and being racist and everything else, which you did. You can't deny it. But you keep on like saying that people on other channels are doing it, but you keep on like forgetting the fact that you've actually been just as bad yourself. No, two wrongs don't make a right, but you have both been just as bad as each other in all of this, really. Like the Meat and Two Veg channel and yours with what you've been saying. Now, I don't know whether or not the newest video that Steve has put out, I don't know if there's any truth to it or not. I'm not getting involved with it because it's got nothing to do with me at all. But the actual stuff that has got things to do with me, I will be sorting out. And I will be going down to Brighton and it will get sorted. So if you don't think it is going to be sorted, then that is your big mistake right there. And I hope everybody else has a good evening. And I'm sorry that this had to be said, but you know, I'm putting my foot down now because I'm being attacked by other people about what was actually said when I didn't actually even do anything in the first place, or even say that other people were involved in all of this. It's absolute crap, and I won't be having it anymore. And I can actually prove all of this because, like I said, I'm going to take all my devices with me to Sussex Police, and they can go through it all, you know, to actually clear my name and to actually put it all out there. And then they can sort it out in regards to you. But this has got to stop because this is just absolutely ridiculous now that, you know, you're actually losing subscribers. So you actually think, let's make this more, you know, full of drama and drag some more people into this now. Oh, it is absolutely disgraceful. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Because I honestly thought that Darren would be okay on your channel, because he has been when he's been on Steve's channel. When I've been around, he hasn't been attacked or anything like that. When I've been on other channels with him, he hasn't been attacked either. He's had civil, decent conversations with people and hasn't been attacked. So it seems strange, though, that he comes over to yours and now he gets all of this stuff thrown at him. I mean, I just wish people would leave him alone because he doesn't deserve it. He never has done, and he's a lovely, kind person. But Mark, sort yourself out and stop, you know, threatening people, especially women. Because I've done nothing to you at all. And I wouldn't do anything. I have no reason. And I certainly wouldn't say anything about your family or your daughter or anything like that. I'm not like that as a person. So sort yourself out. That's all I'm saying. And, you know, if I was you, I would keep away from that toxic channel as well. It would probably do you some good. And find some different communities where you can maybe like be yourself and not having to worry about people, you know, possibly attacking your family and whatever, because that isn't on. You know, that's all I'm saying about all of this now, because I've absolutely had enough of hearing about it and all of that, because like I said, I've done nothing in all of this and I'm fed up of proving it as well. So like I said, that the authorities are going to get this now, that they can sort through it and take it from there, because, you know, I'm looking after my own mental well-being now. And I suggest all of you, like, you know, look and hear about what you're actually seeing and saying on these lives and all of that, because you know you're going to get dragged down with the ship, so to speak, and that there are lots of innocent good people around on these channels which don't deserve any of this. And I hope it doesn't, you know, get to that where, you know, that there is going to be some kind of backlash or whatever to these innocent people. And I don't mean the actual people that have actually said, I mean like the people like in the side chat and stuff like that. Oh, and Darren, obviously, because he hasn't done anything wrong in this at all. I mean, I'm still in like disbelief in what's gone on there, but I can't do anything about. I wish I could, Darren. I can't do anything about it for you. If I'd have known all this was going to happen to you, I don't know what I could have done to like stop it or whatever, but I would have at least tried. And I think you know that I would. So you know, I wish you all the best, Darren, when you actually do go to uni, and obviously I wish your mum, you know, her good health as well, because I always ask how your mum's doing and all of that, because of you know, I actually like your mum, and you are a decent person, and you've never deserved any of this. It just saddens me to actually hear and see you go through all of this. So I hope it gets better for you. I really do. And, you know, I hope you really enjoy your university courses that you do, and you go, you know, really far in life and do exactly what you want to do and get to where you want to be. But take care, everyone, and see you on the next live.